Hello and welcome to my next smartwatch review. Typically I do kayaking videos on this channel and I sell high-end kayaks, but I also review anything related to health and fitness. Today we have the SKG V7 Cyber smartwatch. Now the fine people at SKG were nice enough to send this watch to me in exchange for a fair, full, and honest review, and that's exactly what that is. If you've never seen one of my reviews, then go check out that Smart Tracker and Smartwatch and Fitness Tracker playlist on YouTube, and you will see all my reviews there. I've done well over 100 reviews of these things now. So here's what the watch looks like out of the box. It's got that nice band design here, where when you find your notch on the wrist, the tail end of that wristband tucks underneath the rest of it, so you don't have a loose floppy ends flapping around. So I like that design. This looks like a pretty good smartwatch. Let's take that little protective covering off the front screen. Let's press and hold that button to see if it comes to life at all. And it appears as though it is not coming to life, so this thing looks like it needs to be charged. Let me hold it for a few more seconds here. This thing has 100 plus sports modes. It's IP68 waterproof. It has Bluetooth calling. It does heart rate, SpO2, which is blood oxygen saturation. It's got a beautiful 1.8-inch screen, and it has Alexa built in. This part of the video is really to just show you what comes out of the box. And so far, we have the watch. The band, it looks like a spare band. This is a harder plastic, so it looks like that watch will pop out of that and into this one, and this will have like a rubberized piece going all the way around the watch to protect it from bumps. So this looks like a more rugged outdoor type band, and then it comes with the charging cable. So this will be a magnetic charging cable. It will have two little prongs on it that will snap on to the back of the watch, and then you plug the other end, there you go, and then you plug the other end into a charging brick. I've got one just off camera here, so let me do that. Plug this guy in, this watch, then there you go, SKG, it's coming to life. It's got 96% battery charge, so maybe I wasn't pressing and holding it enough. I'm going to charge this up, go wear it for several days, come back with my full, fair, and honest review, and you'll see that in just a few seconds through the magic of editing. And oh hey, before I go, I should mention I also found in the box a user manual for this, and this one looks pretty good, pretty easy to read with good illustrations. It'll have English on one side and some other languages. The watch did indeed come to life. The app here is going to be very fit. Alright, I'm going to charge it, wear it for probably a week or so, and then come back with that review as promised. So let's take a close look at this watch. I've been wearing it for a couple weeks now. If we swipe down, we can get into the various settings. There's the brightest setting. Here is the dimmest setting, that's 20%, and you just tap it a number of times, and you can get to the different brightnesses. There's a sleep mode. There's a wake gesture on. That's if you flip your wrist, the screen will come on automatically. I always turn that off to save battery life on my smartwatches. Here are your watch faces. Screen on time, I'm going to bump this up to 20 seconds for the purposes of this review, but again, usually I leave that as low as possible to save battery life. There's your raise to wake function again. Various watch faces, there's a number that come on the watch, and there's a lot more in the app, and you know, I generally like the ones that are easiest to read and easiest to see, and that just so happens to be this one. But if you swipe from right to left, you get your kilocalorie count and your time engaged in activities for the day. Go one more and you get into some health settings here. Here's SpO2, that's blood oxygen saturation. We'll take this measurement in real time, and it will do these measurements on demand only. You cannot set it to regularly measure them automatically, so that should be noted. And this watch also has the red diode in addition to the green diode. Alright, you can take your heart rate and beats per minute, and if we keep going, we can get into some functional training. There are some more exercises in here. I've tested two of them. the outdoor walking and the indoor fitness functional strength training. It really just measures time engaged in the sport, estimate a kilocalorie burn, and estimate amount of distance walked. You can play your music remotely from your phone when tethered via Bluetooth. If we swipe down, okay, that gets into your settings. You can turn off the power if you so choose for taking showers or whatnot. If you swipe up, you can get your text messages. This works. It works really well. I've tested it. You get text messages from your phone when tethered via Bluetooth just fine. This is also a smart calling device, so you can get into your phone mode. When you're connected to your phone via Bluetooth, you can make calls right from the phone. Works well. It's got a built-in microphone and speaker that has been fully tested, and I like it. It works well. And let's see, let's go back. That's about it as we go around the screen. It does sleep tracking. If we press that twice, you can get in to your activity modes. Again, that's all that's what you've done for the day. All right, we can go back, your phone. It has Alexa. I don't personally use Alexa, so I can't speak to that. Here are your various exercises in here, your workout records, and like I said, here's a functional strength training I did where I was engaged in the activity for 43 minutes and 21 seconds. It estimates I burned 159 kilocalories, gives you your average heart rate and your heart rate range from low to high. Gives you some statistics on the aerobic training effect, recommended recovery time, and the day and time you made that measurement or did that workout. Here's your heart rate. You can do it on demand, or it will set up. You can set it up to record automatically. There's that SpO2, blood oxygen saturation. This also does a stress measurement, and I don't really know what the numbers mean. But the higher the number, the more stress your body is under. So it might be time to really focus on getting better sleep or relaxing or changing your lifestyle in some way. I'll let this measurement go in real time so you can see exactly how long it takes. This is a really good looking watch. I like it. The other band that's the more rugged outdoor military looking, I like that one too. But I'm kind of fortunate. Okay, this says stress 52 normal. Here's your sleep. There's some breath timing here. Clock, weather. Again, can pull this in from your phone, and you can change it from centigrade to Fahrenheit. That all works really well. Female cycle tracking. There's your music controller. You can use it as a remote camera trigger. When tethered via Bluetooth, find your phone. If you misplace your phone, you can press that button and it'll make your phone beep so you can find it. But as I was saying, the other band, I'm very fortunate. I can choose any sort of outdoor rugged military type watch I want when I'm outdoors, so I'd choose a different watch. So for this one, I've been using it mostly in everyday life and in business settings, and I want it to look a little bit more elegant. So I've been using this band, not the rugged military band. Let's go look at the app. The app here is the very familiar Very Fit app. VERYFIT. It's a basic but good app. It's got a good interface. There you see it's paired with the SKG V7 Cyber Smartwatch. Here's your step count for the day, and you can go back through the previous days. Okay. And let's go to the day I did my big hike. Would be right in here somewhere. All right, I'm not finding it off the bat, but it gets step count fairly accurately. Estimated kilocalorie burn. There's that functional strength training workout that I showed you from the watch itself. Training effect, recovery time, your heart rate trace over the course of the measurement, the amount of time spent in each heart rate zone. So that's all good stuff. And we go back, and here is your sleep tracking. I find it maybe a little bit generous in terms of the morning when I wake up. It gives me a little bit extra time there. Rather than when you kind of wake up, it really senses when you go vertical for the first time. And, you know, it's been the Thanksgiving weekend here. I've been in the habit of kind of waking up and staying in bed a little extra long, you know, just because. Here's your heart rate range over the course of the day. Your SpO2 measurements, your stress measurements, and if you're a runner, it will do VO2 max measurements, but I never kind of do that. But if we scroll back through my stress measurements, you can see when I was working out and working hard and when I was relaxed and under a whole lot less stress. So that's all good. Going back to sleep here for a second, I missed talking about that. It gives you your amount of time in deep sleep versus light sleep versus awake times. It does that stress measurement as you're sleeping, gives you a sleep quality score, and it gives you a sleep analysis. So you can see how much time you spent in each of the zones. So that's good. It will help you improve your sleep over time. That's about it. You can get into the device settings. You can look at the watch face market. There's a bunch here. And you can just download those to the app. Your notifications, health tracking, calls enabled, more settings, and you can do some personal settings and set it up how you wish. So the app is pretty straightforward, simple. I find it to be good. It's in good English, so I'd give it high marks. Let's go back to the watch and I'll give you my final thoughts and comments. This watch is selling right now for about $47 on Amazon for a Bluetooth smart calling watch with good battery life. I've been wearing it about a week and the battery's still at 47%. That said, I really only turn Bluetooth on to sync it with the app. I don't usually leave it on for Bluetooth calls or anything like that. I would say it's a solid value for under $50. I would definitely recommend it if it has the features you're looking for. Just know that the SpO2 is only on demand. It won't do that automatically. And same with that stress measurement, except when you're sleeping. So there you have it. I'll drop a link below. It is the V7 Cyber smartwatch from SKG. I'd say this is a pretty good value, and for the money, I would say it's a really good Bluetooth smart calling smartwatch. So until next time, be healthy, stay fit, and we'll see you outdoors, and we'll see you back with a fresh review soon.
When you want an extraordinary racing kayak made in the finest American tradition, or maybe just own a piece of American kayaking history, you want a West Side Boat Shop kayak, now available from davethekayaker.com. West Side Boat Shop kayaks. The tradition continues.